What's up guys, this is Ronnie. Welcome back to tutorial 10, and today I'll be going to talk about axis styling for bouquet plots. So axis means consists of two axes, x-axis and y-axis. So in this tutorial we'll be going to do some modification or customization, and we'll see what are the different properties or attributes available to do all those customizations. So we're going to learn so many different things today, probably different attributes, different methods, and what are the different components. But the basic of this thing will be x-axis and y-axis, and along to the x-axis and y-axis, what are the different elements and components available for customization. We'll see these things. So again, this will be going to be very small and precise tutorial, but again, without knowledge of this thing, we're not going to do any customization and modification. For example, your requirement is to customize your label along x-axis and y-axis, and you do not know how to do that. Then it doesn't make sense if you do whatever customization or whatever analysis you perform. Ultimately your x-axis and y-axis will be basic font and basic colors, and everything will be default. So the plotting and the things will not be catching and interesting. So that is why I created all this tutorial in small segment based on different use cases, so that it will be easier for you to understand, and you guys will get some time to learn and practice and develop the the understanding and knowledge for the upcoming intermediate and advanced topics. Okay, so enough of talking. So first thing first, what is Bouquet? Bouquet, all of you know, those are actually watching the series, but if someone is watching for the first time, so this is not the tutorial for you. If you're watching for the first time, please go ahead and start watching the video from the tutorial one, then actually it makes sense. Next thing is the link. I'll highly recommend you to read the link for the documentation. Without reading the documentation, you will not be able to get the 100% knowledge. So whatever I'm teaching, if you are relying on this thing, you will only going to learn 30 or 40%, because I'm going to talk about only the important and very frequently or commonly used methods, techniques and other things, because I'm also having some time constraint. But it is always a good practice to go ahead and check the official documentation in the library, so that what are the changes are happening, what are the updates, and how these methods are developed, and what are the things, what are the argument, what are the parameters required. We will develop so many skill set if you start doing this thing. Like reading the documentation is very important. Next thing, what actually we are trying to perform here. So in this section we'll learn how to change the various visual properties of bouquet plot axis. So as I told you, in x-axis and y-axis you will be going to have multiple properties. For example, your label color, your label font, your axis line color, axis line width, and axis major tick color, many things. So we'll be going to see how to do all this stuff using standard bouquet methods, properties and attributes. Okay, so I don't think anything is required to explain. So let's go ahead and start from the coding. So first thing first, let me give a name for my tutorial. So it should be tutorial 10 bouquet plot axis styling. Okay, so heading done. So next thing is like this. Okay, then from bouquet dot plotting import figure show output file. Okay, done. Then next thing is plot without axis style. So now we'll write test underscore plot is going to be figure. We're just going to define the plot object. Once the plot object is created, we'll try to create the output file. So this file will be used to display our plot. So this is going to be a HTML file. So it should be tutorial 10.html. okay, next thing is test plot dot line. In our case, all the examples are consist of only line plot, and our very popular coordinates for x and y like this. So it should be 10, 20, 30 like this. And after that let's put line color is going to be maybe I can write red. Okay, and after that just show. So it should be test underscore plot. Okay, so we'll be going to add some axis element as well, so it should be text plot dot x axis dot axis underscore label is going to be x axis. Maybe I can put some sort of underscore, and maybe y-axis will be label. So what will happen, we'll get a very basic plot without any customization. X-axis will be denoted by this, y-axis will be denoted by this, and in the HTML file, which is tutorial10.html, one plot will be loaded, and inside the plot we'll get these coordinates along x and y-axis, and the line color will be red. Okay, so let me run this thing. So I got x-axis, y-axis, but if you see here in x-axis and y-axis, along the x-axis and along y-axis we have no customization. So now we'll be going to write the customization. Okay, so for that, so plot with axis styling. Okay, so I'll be going to type everything just to make you guys feel comfortable that I'm not doing any auto intelligence or auto sensing. Figure, and after that output file is going to be same thing, tutorial10.html. okay, then let's copy and paste these two things. Okay, and maybe this thing also, let's copy paste this thing because there is no point of writing these two things. Okay, so now we'll do the actual customization now. So it should be test plot dot x axis dot axis underscore label underscore text underscore color. Okay, so let's make it green axis. So what it is going to do, it is going to change the label color, means in x-axis, along with x-axis we have something called x-axis, so that label color will be changed. Okay, so hope you guys understand that. Okay, so and after that what we'll do, we'll be going to change the maybe we can change the font size as well. So I'm just thinking we can change the font size as well, but something else, let's do it first. So x-axis then dot axis underscore label, sorry, axis underscore line underscore color is going to be green. Okay, so I'm just going to change the line color and the line width as well. So first we'll be going to change the axis x-axis wise, then width, and we'll be going to make it 4. Okay, so let's write it x-axis. So we'll be getting x-axis text color will be green. The x-axis line means this line also will be green, and it will be a thickness of 4 unit. Okay, so let's run this thing now. So before that, let me close everything. Okay, now let's run this thing. See, green. So but actually it is changed for this thing as well. I'm not sure. Okay, I actually forgot, it should be x-axis. I just give only axis, so that is why. So it should be x-axis. Okay, so I got x-axis. Now we're going to change it for y-axis, but if you want to do it for 2 axes together, then you can just write this thing only axis. Okay, so y-axis, and after that in y-axis we'll be going to write maybe yellow text color, label color. Okay, and with this 4. So let's run this thing. What happened? Okay, again I did a mistake. It should be y, actually y and y. So that is why actually I don't like to do copy paste, because I will always do mistakes. So green. So now what we'll do, we'll try to change this thing. Okay, so that is something called major and minor. So we'll be going to see how we can do those things as well. Okay, So for that thing, in x-axis actually it should be test, then we'll write x-axis x-axis dot measure label text color. Okay, measure underscore label underscore text underscore color is going to be, maybe we can write let's say blue. Okay, and same thing we can do for y-axis as well. Let's make it orange. Okay, so we'll get different texts for x and y-axis along. So see, for x-axis I got blue, I give blue for this major label, and for y-axis I got orange. Why I got orange? See, I got this thing orange. So now we guys understand how to do some sort of modification and how you can achieve all this thing. Okay, so there is some other thing as well. If you want to change the font style, you can also change the font style. You can change the font size as well. So let me just write label text. Let me do it for x-axis, then you'll be able to understand. Text font maybe just let me write 20. Maybe okay, I believe this should be something with PT, because last time also it has PT. I'm not sure. 20 pixel, or maybe I need to write something like this. Yes, PT will occur. So it is here. If you see, it got changed, but it is actually changed on this axis. So label text font size got changed. If you see here, this got changed actually. Okay, but I want to change that thing. What do you say, like it is changed actually here. Okay, actually I changed for measure. That is why, if you see here, I just changed it for measure. So what is the thing? So if you see, our measure got changed. Now I'll be going to do the same thing for our normal thing. Maybe here. So just remove measure, x-axis, axis, label, text. Let me just change with this thing, axis. Yeah, 20 PT. Okay, so let's run this thing. Okay, so it got changed. So now we'll do the same thing for y-axis as well. Okay, so this is very easy and simple. So I need to change with y and y. So on y-axis, along with y-axis, our this thing will be changed. Now next thing is that if you see here, there is a difference between this gap, but I don't want this gap to be like this. Okay, so we'll see that now. Okay, what I'm saying, that there is something called gap. I just want to increase the gap. How to do that? Okay, so for that thing, something called axis label standoff. Okay, so I'll show you guys how to do that. So test plot, then x-axis, then axis underscore label underscore stand off. This is actually just to make sure that your label text label and your this thing, like this measure the content, whatever is placed in the content, should not be touched each other. So just for the readers comfortability, we are just doing this thing. So maybe you can write this thing to maybe 40. Okay, let's see how it looks. So if you see, it got increased. And if I change this thing, let's see, make it 10. Okay, let's run this thing again. See, it's got a bit more closer. Okay, so now increase it for y-axis as well. Okay, maybe I can write it to 10. Let's see. Y-axis is not getting increased, so maybe Okay, I just forgot to change it to y. That is why y-axis not getting changed. I'm not sure why, so maybe let me change it to 15. Okay, so let's try this thing. Yeah, actually the thing is that this thing is actually here, so that is why it is not getting changed, but in along with y-axis it is getting changed, so it's fine. So in this way you can change your like things. Okay, so that's it guys. I believe you guys enjoying the series, you guys are learning something fruitful from this tutorial, so that it is definitely going to help you to create nice dashboards, interactive data driven application for your project, for your client, or for your own purpose if you're working on some project for your academic career or whatever. Just one thing, please let me know via feedback, comment, or video description in the video comment box, or maybe you can directly reach out to me via WhatsApp, because I'm just sharing the WhatsApp group link as well, that how you are enjoying this series, if everything is going fine, or if you are finding difficulties to understand, if you need some clarification, or if you want us to improve our quality, whatever concern you are having, please feel free to let me. And apart from this thing, if you are having any very interesting, exciting use case, if you want us to cover this thing in this tutorial, please send me well in advance, so that I can plan and I can create a tutorial on this thing. So that's it guys, we'll see you in the next video. Till then, take care, goodbye, and